back to 20 car. From the moment you lay eyes on the 2025 Nissan GT-R R36 Premium Unofficial concept, it's clear that this isn't your typical sports car. Its low-slung silhouette draws inspiration from stealth aircraft. Sharpened edges meet flowing curves in a harmonious dance of aerodynamics and artistry. The front fascia is dominated by an angular V-motion grille, now reimagined with a honeycomb mesh that seems to glow when illuminated. Sleek LED quad headlights stretch back like piercing hawk eyes, accented by 3D printed carbon fiber louvers that guide airflow with sculptural precision. Along the flanks, reinforced aluminum panels bear subtle indents that evoke both muscular strength and delicate craftsmanship. Hidden door handles emerge seamlessly from the bodywork at the press of a button, preserving the car's smooth profile. Oversized 21-inch forged wheels, shod in staggered-width performance tires, peek out beneath pronounced wheel arches. At the rear, a deployable active spoiler rises and angles based on speed, while tri-exit exhaust outlets integrate within a bold diffuser. The deep midnight sapphire paint, formulated with nano-pigments, shifts from indigo to cobalt in different lights, an exterior palette that's as dynamic as the car itself. Interior specifications. Slide into the cockpit, and you're greeted by a fusion of Japanese minimalism and high-performance ergonomics. The dashboard is a wraparound of soft-touch Alcantara, hand-stitched with contrasting R36 orange thread. A floating central console houses the latest Nissan Connect infotainment system on a 12.3-inch OLED touchscreen, complete with haptic feedback controls that provide a satisfying click even when driving at high speeds. Beneath the screen, a row of alloy toggle switches, reminiscent of jet controls, manage drive modes, suspension stiffness, and exhaust tuning. The digital instrument cluster adapts its layout based on selected drive mode, switching from a focus tachometer to a full-spectrum performance readout that displays G-forces, lap times, and thermal diagnostics. The steering wheel is trimmed in matte carbon fiber with integrated paddle shifters forged from aerospace-grade aluminum. Seating is provided by carbon fiber-backed sports seats, upholstered in perforated leather with memory foam inserts that conform to your body shape. Rear passengers, though snug, get fold-down headrests and a minimalist two-seat layout, making the R36 Premium a true 2+2. Subtle ambient lighting, programmable to multiple hues, illuminates door sills and footwells, creating an inviting atmosphere even when the car is standing still. Competitors. In a fiercely contested high-performance segment, the R36 Premium squares off against titans like the Porsche 911 Turbo S, the Audi R8 V10 Performance, and the upcoming Chevrolet Corvette E-Ray Hybrid. While the 911 Turbo S boasts legendary reliability and sharp handling, it leans toward refined road manners rather than raw aggression. The R8 V10 is pure Lamborghini-derived exotic flair, but its naturally aspirated engine can feel less tractable in daily driving. The E-Ray introduces electrified performance, yet its styling and chassis tuning are still evolving. What sets the R36 Premium apart is its uncanny blend of cutting-edge hybrid propulsion with a philosophy of driver engagement. Unlike its hybrid competitors, the Nissan concept retains a twin-turbocharged V6 heart at its core, augmented by an electric motor integrated directly into the transmission, a unique E-flavor system that delivers instantaneous torque fill without sacrificing the visceral sound of forced induction. Its bespoke chassis tuning, developed on circuits from Yas Marina to Nürburgring, strikes a balance between razor-sharp responsiveness and surprising comfort. Price. As an unofficial concept, official pricing remains under wraps, but Nissan insiders suggest a target range between $215,000 and $235,000. At the lower end, you're accessing a nearly production-ready halo car with full hybrid integration, adaptive active aerodynamics, and bespoke interior appointments. At the upper end, exclusive personalization options, such as exposed carbon fiber roof panels, bespoke wheel finishes, and lightweight ceramic brakes, elevate the total outlay. Comparable to entry-level offerings from Ferrari or McLaren, the R36 Premium aims to undercut exotic marks while delivering a supercar caliber experience. Ownership costs. Long-term ownership of the R36 Premium hinges on several factors. Maintenance. Routine service intervals are set at 5,000 miles or annually, featuring oil changes, filter replacements, and system calibrations, while hybrid battery upkeep is minimal for the first 100,000 miles. Replacement costs post-warranty, should you choose genuine parts, could range from $8,000 to $12,000. Insurance. Given its performance credentials, expect annual premiums around $4,500, $6,000, depending on location and driving history. Bundling with multi-policy discounts can reduce this by up to 15%. Fuel: the hybrid system delivers an average of 23 miles per gallon combined, thanks to regenerative braking and electric torque assist. With premium fuel budgets of around $4 per gallon, the annual fuel spend at 10,000 miles hovers near $1,740. Depreciation: projected at roughly 20% over the first 3 years, the R36 Premium's halo status and limited production numbers should help retain value compared to mass-produced supercars. Tires and brakes: staggered 21-inch tires, if replaced, cost approximately $450 per corner, while front and rear ceramic brake set replacements tally around $7,000 total. Total cost of ownership, factoring maintenance, insurance, fuel, and consumables, planned for $185,000, $195,000 on top of the purchase price. Driving experience: behind the wheel, the R36 Premium feels like piloting a fighter jet on 4 wheels. Engage drift mode, and the rear-biased all-wheel drive system allows controlled slides at modest throttle openings. Switch to race, and the electric motor instantly boosts low-end torque, catapulting you from 30 to 80 miles per hour in mere seconds before the twin turbos spool fully. The chassis, a blend of aluminum, carbon fiber, and magnesium, remains unflinchingly rigid, communicating every nuance of road texture through the steering column. On winding backroads, the car's torque vectoring system adjusts power distribution between rear wheels, aiding rotation mid-corner without unsettling the balance. The adaptive suspension firmens progressively as lateral G-forces climb, yet in comfort mode it soaks up city potholes with surprising composure. The knotted leather steering wheel feels alive in your hands, each micrometric input met with instantaneous reaction, yet never feels jittery or nervous. Pros and cons. Pros: hybrid torque delivery, instant electric boost eliminates turbo lag. Adaptive aerodynamics, active vents and spoiler optimize downforce versus drag. Driver engagement, multiple bespoke drive modes, including drift and track. Distinctive styling, nano-pigment paint and sculpted carbon elements. Innovative infotainment, haptic OLED touchscreen and customizable digital cluster. Cons: limited rear seating, 2+2 layout best for small passengers or luggage. High maintenance potential, hybrid battery replacement costs post-warranty. Premium fuel requirement, necessitates top-tier gasoline for peak performance. Insurance costs, elevated premiums due to high horsepower and exotic positioning. Steep price tag, competes against established European exotics in price. Technical specifications: engine, 3.8-liter twin-turbocharged V6 with direct injection. Electric motor, integrated e-motor within 7-speed DCT, 150 kilowatts output. Combined power, 760 horsepower at 6,800 revolutions per minute. Combined torque, 670 pounds-to-foot. Transmission, 7-speed dual-clutch automatic with paddle shifters. Drivetrain, intelligent all-wheel drive with rear torque biasing. Chassis, hybrid aluminum carbon fiber monocoque. Brakes, optional carbon ceramic discs. Wheels: tires, 21 inches forged alloy wheels, 255/35 ZR21 front, 305/30 ZR21 rear. Weight, 3,700 pounds. Aerodynamics, active front splitter, rear diffuser, deployable rear wing. Suspension, adaptive damping with adjustable height and stiffness. Infotainment, 12.3 inches haptic OLED touchscreen, Nissan Connect 5.0, wireless Apple CarPlay Android Auto. Sound system, Bose Performance Series with trunk-mounted subwoofer. Safety, adaptive cruise, lane keep assist, 360 degrees camera, advanced collision mitigation. Performance, 0-100 kilometers height, 2.5 seconds. 0-200 kilometers height, 7.8 seconds. Top speed, electronically limited to 210 miles per hour. Lap time, estimated 7:05. Braking, 30 meters. Lateral acceleration, up to 1.4 grams and high downforce setup. Fuel economy, 23 miles per gallon. On everyday streets, the car feels effortlessly responsive, with electric torque making city traffic less of a chore. Yet unleash it on a track, and the GTR R36 Premium transforms into a weapons-grade performance machine, threading apexes with laser precision and hauling down straights with thunderous thrust. In sum, the 2025 Nissan GTR R36 Premium Unofficial concept represents a daring leap forward for the GTR lineage. By marrying electrified torque fill with a potent twin-turbo V6, embedding advanced aerodynamics, and crafting a driver-focused cockpit, it stakes its claim as a new benchmark in supercar performance. While its concept nature means some details remain speculative until production approval, the spirit of innovation and raw driving excitement shines through. For enthusiasts seeking a car that feels both futuristic and fiercely alive, the R36 Premium beckons, a siren call to push boundaries and reimagine what a modern performance icon can be. The 2025 GTR R36 Premium's hybrid battery pack is a compact, liquid-cooled 1.8 kWh unit located beneath the rear seats. Engineered with lithium-ion pouch cells and an innovative thermal management loop, it balances energy density with longevity, offering up to 30 kilowatts of instantaneous electric power and regenerative recovery rates of up to 60 kilowatts under braking. The power electronics housing uses aluminum heat sinks and a segmented coolant circuit to keep temperatures within an optimal 25-35 degrees Celsius range, ensuring consistent performance whether you're lapping a track or commuting in stop-and-go traffic. Structurally, the R36 Premium employs a bonded aluminum carbon fiber monocoque tub. Key load-bearing nodes, such as the front engine cradle and rear subframe mounts, are CNC machined from aerospace-grade 6082 aluminum for precise rigidity. The carbon fiber panels, made with a proprietary 22 twill weave, are vacuum-infused with a high modulus resin, reducing weight by 12 kilograms compared to conventional composites. Integrated crash structures utilize energy-absorbing honeycomb cores to meet and exceed global NCAP standards, while side impact beams in the doors are forged from high-tensile steel to protect occupants in lateral collisions. Dimensions measure 4,700 mm in length, 2,060 mm in width, and 1,240 mm in height, with a 2,800 mm wheelbase for balanced handling. Ground clearance is a race-inspired 110 mm in track mode, adjustable up to 140 mm in comfort mode via the adaptive ride height system. Approach and departure angles, though not primary concerns, are optimized at 12 degrees and 8 degrees respectively, aiding daily usability over speed-bump-laden streets. NVH refinement includes a dual-chamber firewall with a viscoelastic damping layer that isolates powertrain vibrations, complemented by acoustic laminated glass for side windows. Underbody sound deadening panels, crafted from recycled PET fibers, tame road noise without adding excessive mass. An active sound management system in eco mode artificially lowers cabin decibels to 68 decibels at 100 km height, whereas in sport and race modes, the system reintroduces tuned engine and exhaust tones through door panel speakers for an immersive driving soundtrack. Connectivity features a built-in 5G modem that supports over-the-air updates for both the vehicle's firmware and infotainment maps. Nissan's smart route navigation uses real-time traffic data and predictive AI to optimize performance and battery usage, suggesting charging stops at compatible onboard power outlets, 250 WAC or a quick charge DC port rated at 50 kilowatts. The car also integrates vehicle-to-grid functionality, allowing owners to feed stored energy back to home or grid it up to 4 kilowatts continuous output. Lighting technology includes matrix LED adaptive headlamps with 80 individual diodes per unit and dynamic cornering assist, which swivels the inner diodes up to 12 degrees when turning. Rear lights employ ultra-thin OLED arrays that can animate sequential signals and warning strobes under emergency braking, enhancing both safety and visual drama. Customization options are extensive. Customers may choose from 10 exclusive R36 Premium interior themes combining materials such as Alcantara, open-pore wood, and forged carbon accents. Exterior finishes include 4 nano-pigment colors plus a bespoke signature program that applies personalized graphics via digital water transfer printing, sealed under clear coat for durability. Finally, the R36 Premium's manufacturing process blends robotic precision with Japanese handcraft. Final assembly, particularly interior stitching and quality calibration of the active aero, occurs at Nissan's Tochigi facility, where each vehicle undergoes a 45-point dynamic validation, including a 6-mile shakedown on the adjacent proving ground before delivery. This hybrid of automation and artisan oversight ensures every R36 Premium meets exacting performance and quality standards.